Somebody call a doctor because bad medicine is back. That's Diamond Dave Damone. This is the Appleton Oak. I'm Mason Quinn. Folks, today we are getting back to Demon Slayer. This is episode 42, or 2x16, or 1x9 on Disney Plus that we're watching here. Now that that's out of the way, what a hell of an episode. The last few have been actually, and they have really leveled up. They kind of made the big jump for me, so I'm excited to see where we go.
Ongoing battles. How many episodes is this one gonna go on for? I don't know, but I'm loving the battles. We got our zombie Joker demon. It's been interesting. Can't wait to see what this one brings.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing how the fight scenes potentially continue in this one. The title is very interesting on this episode. Let's go! Folks did confirm Walking Dead on that.
That they'd used a similar weapon. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I just forget what season. It was a later season. I think.
Please tell me it worked. If it did, then someone should be able to behead him.
Oh, look at that.
Oh, is it going to be Tanjiro?
And intro.
Mm-hmm.
Make you wait even more.
The title's awfully suggestive.
Flashback.
If my siblings were still alive,
Yeah, his story was pretty wild.
maybe we would have gone drinking one day. So I brought some fine sake to try to make up for it. Now dig in, everyone, and make it flashy.
Flashy.
Eating flashy?
Oh, these are tasty.
Tasty!
Don't hold back, you three.
Do you think about your departed siblings often?
Not a day goes by that I don't. Hey, this one's tasty too.
It's delicious.
Slow down. Would it kill you to show restraint?
In the end, I'm going straight to hell.
What?
Shouldn't have said that out loud. I guess I just earned another tongue lashing from you three, huh?
Oh, boy.
I'm gonna live the flashiest life possible for my fallen siblings.
Flash.
That explains it.
With you three.
What a line to apply to even real life.
Yeah.
You didn't have to do that.
No?
Lord Tengen, I've got a few in mind.
Why do I feel like you put those on yourself?
Hey, you wanted 3 wives, buddy. This is it.
Could you give me that pedal? Thank you, Lord Tengen.
Just pick up one of the pedals yourself.
You're so cruel!
He's already neutralized the poison!
Wow. That didn't take long.
Now it's my turn.
Blood demon arts.
Oh, look at this.
Flying blood sides.
He can attack without swinging his arms! Such range!
Oh, shit. So that was
Sound
LT.
breathing.
Yep.
See that?
Yeah,
Four.
kicked him out of the way.
Toss in resounding slap!
Oh, look at the
Look at
fireworks.
this.
Holy shit. Wow.
He's gone?
No way.
Lord Tengen,
Oh.
watch out! I'll draw the belt's attention. I'll take care of her. You find that demon!
Oh.
Shit.
You've got some nerve jumping into this fight.
Oh, no. This is not good.
Well, where the hell are Inosuke and Zenitsu? Ah.
Lord Tengen, while none of us chose to become shinobi, we can't just walk away after all the lives we took.
Are they setting us up here?
We could never hold our heads up again or dream of ever living a normal life. When that day comes, one of us might not make it. But no hard feelings, right?
Why do I feel like they're setting us up for him to lose his wives?
Did
Oh.
it might have been Tanjiro there.
Move! You have to be useful here!
What are we going to use?
I make an unpredictable move. I can save her! I have no choice. I'd have to use Hinokami Kagura.
Oh, he's going to let it rip.
Oh.
I'm out of stamina. I can't pull it off.
All right, let's get the breathing under control then.
What do I do? What do I do?
Dude, seconds are forever.
Whoa! Holy cow!
I didn't think that kid was capable of such a light and quick move, judging
Well,
from his fatigue.
Yeah, I was just gonna say the fatigue is.
And watch the left hand just pop right back out.
Use water breathing and Hinokami Kagura in combination. I bet the swordsmen who fought the demons till now have been doing that all along.
Yep. Gotta combine it.
Technique.
I'm sure those same swordsmen were able to create different techniques like that.
I like how they did that for us,
Yeah.
the audience.
Give us the heads up.
That's the kind of fighting style that Mr. Uro Kodaki taught me to use.
Oh, looks a lot like Aikido.
You're going down!
Oh.
Tanjiro Kamado! You have my utmost gratitude!
Yes! Oh,
What a
I
time for a commercial
I just
break.
popped for the gratitude.
Utmost.
Okay, here we go. Getting caught back up with the boys.
There's too many of these things to keep up with! Damn it! Nosuke! Incoming attack!
Ooh,
Oh,
got him.
Zenitsu said
Let's
something.
focus.
Bring this one down is for us to strike at the same time! We're able to hold our own by...
Still got that snot bubble.
I mean, he was talking before, but I don't know if I heard him talk in combat before.
Go for her head!
Beast breathing.
We don't have to strike simultaneously. We just need to make sure the two demon heads are connected.
That makes
Oh.
a lot more sense.
Ooh,
There we go.
cut himself free.
We have to fight with all we've got. You're like a completely different person now, aren't you?
Yes!
I can do it. You will punch.
Ugh,
You really think you're capable of cutting off my head?
he blocked it.
My blade is stuck.
Oh, okay.
Oh. Oh,
Mr. Ozui!
Lord Tengen!
Mr. Ozui!
oh!
Look out!
What happened to LT?
They're forcing us to change our strategy. No!
Muscle.
So let's think. Tanjiro, can you still move?
It's like a total difference in Zenitsu here.
Yeah.
Oh, look at. Jeez,
he's-
look how fast they're
Yeah,
going.
he's throwing the bombs out, too.
Oh, Tanjiro.
Piece of
can move.
cake.
I barely blocked it.
I'll hide for now. You just focus on winning.
Look out! Behind you!
Oh, no.
Nice.
Oh,
There you go.
double save.
Oh,
Are you all right?
Go hide.
Yes, thanks to you.
Thank you.
Your movements are getting more and more sluggish.
We've got to start getting serious. What was the point of all that brutal training?
Show us.
This demon's neck is too soft to cut normally. We'll have to slash her from multiple directions.
Well, that's interesting.
It seems like the attack has slightly slowed down. Maybe I'm seeing things here. Others.
He's got to use his blades like a scissors.
Oh boy, here we go.
oh,
mean,
he's
that's
doing
kinda
work.
the-
As long as you two have my back, together we can beat it! Understood! Zenitsu,
Understood.
protect Inosuke! Got it!
Heard, Chef.
But it's not gonna change a thing!
With these upper six, yeah, all they got to do is just wear everyone down.
Yeah.
T kicks in, and then you make a mistake, and then boom, you're done.
Now Inosuke! Stay close and don't let me down, underling!
My underlings.
Peace!
Here we go.
All right, let's go.
Oh,
Eighth form!
Eighth form. I really hope we get like 100th form.
oh, something.
Look at this.
God, the animation's so good this episode.
Thunderclap and flash!
They're giving us all the forms this episode.
At least a lot of them.
I know before, they kind of stayed away from it. Hang in there. You're almost there.
He's charging straight towards me without any type of defense.
All offense.
You know what the best defense
Oh,
is?
more offense.
More offense.
I'll keep it good this time. Sixth fang.
Oh, yeah, he's
Oh, here we go.
sawing.
Oh, he's sawing.
Speed it up. Speed it up.
There we go. Let's give some love to Inosuke.
Using your swords like saw blades was genius.
I got her head! I got her head! I'm gonna take it far away so she can't stick it back on!
Good luck. Yeah, you got all that to deal with.
You two go help the old man! I'm gonna run around with this head!
All right.
Mr. Uzui,
Yeah, we don't hear any fighting, by the way.
Oh. Okay. Oh.
Let me go, you hideous boar!
Just running with a head.
Nice. Already caught it.
Yeah.
Is that all you got? Man, you suck now! Damn weak, you might as well be dead!
Oh.
Oh, what?
What?
Oh.
Inosuke!
Inosuke,
Where's LT?
was he stabbed in the heart? He was fighting Mr. Uzui. Mr. Uzui.
Oh, there he is. Oh. Oh, he's missing a hand.
This has to be a dream.
Look out!
This has to be a dream.
Damn it! Zenitsu, forget about me. This happened because I wasn't paying attention.
No way.
It's my fault. Please forgive me.
Nah, this got to be a dream.
I'm sorry, Nezuko.
That's how that episode ends?
Okay, so did he like play everything forward in his head and like that's what happened in that version, or I don't know how we're coming back from this.
Doot, 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 doot.
I don't want to talk about it.
Oh. Okay, I'm still not feeling much better after that. Look, folks, it was an amazing episode, and I loved how they started going back to the forms, because I don't recall if it was the previous episode or maybe one before, but they were doing a lot of their fights without calling out the forms and, the type of breathing, which selfishly, I like it when they do that. I just think it adds a unique element to the show when they do that. So we got a ton of that this episode, but it certainly didn't end the way that I thought it would, with Inosuke getting one of those sickles right through his chest. And even if he does make it, it's still got the poison in there that they talked about. And, LT is a shinobi, and he's been trained to handle the poison, so he was hanging in there. But we got the shot of him on the ground with his hand still holding onto his sword, but it's not attached to his arm. So, again, I'm hoping maybe that this is like a Doctor Strange type thing where Tanjiro played the events forward in his head through some kind of breathing, and that this was the outcome, and maybe he has to try something different. I don't know, because I don't want LT to be gone, and I certainly there's no way Inosuke's gone. I don't believe it, but I do like when a story puts you in this position where you're like, I don't know. They're basically screwed is what it comes down to. And, I did reference Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood before, had an episode like that towards the end where it was like all hope was lost, man. Like there's nothing, there's no coming back. And that's how I feel with this one.
Yeah, this feels real heavy. If you're a demon and you lose half of your arm at the forearm, it can grow back. LT's not a demon, so that arm is gone. If this is, unless it's some sort of dream sequence, Diamond Dave's replaying the shot Inosuke took, and it's right through the heart. I mean, that's dead center on the left side of his chest. So,
because they had those flashbacks, and I'm like, are they really going to do this to us? They're giving all the flashbacks.
Oh, look, man, we lost Son Goku. We've lost, and we fell in love with him real quick, and we lost him. And I know in previous episodes, we have all brought up, there's how many Hashira? Are we going to learn about all of them? They all have very different personalities, different fighting styles, different things that they can teach. Tanjiro and Inosuke. and Zenitsu. But at this point, it looks like Inosuke's done. Looks like LT is at least missing an arm, if not totally done. Unless this is some sort of dream sequence, which who knows?
I mean, in this world, anything can surprise us.
We're losing Inosuke for sure.
That's how it feels because poison
it's right
through the heart.
Yeah,
but again, in these worlds too, things can happen. But right now, I have a hard time believing that he's going to make it.
Looks pretty dire. Yeah. Like I said, would I be shocked? Yes. But again, we lost Rengoku, and that was a character we fell in love with, very quickly, and it was shocking at the time, because
he's got
we didn't know if we were going to start.
arm.
We didn't know if we were going to start losing, a bunch of the the Hashira. But look. Doesn't look good. That's what I'm going to say.
Might have been a good time to, we talked about Nezuko being a break glass in case of situation. This seemed like that situation. I know that, she was tired and Tanjiro just put her back in the box. It had to do the lullaby and everything. But I don't think I was ready to have to call upon her quite this soon again.
It's like, you're going to something. I don't know, guys.
I don't even know what to talk about in this review because the way the episode left us hanging here, because I was not expecting Inosuke. To me, seeing Inosuke run off like that was like, all right, money. I don't know how he's going to be able to keep her head away from Daki's head away from her body, but we're just going to go on the journey here. And I thought LT was definitely up until the point where Tanjiro was like, hey, I'm going to go back. And then we didn't hear any action going on. It was like, oh, shit, something definitely went down because they made point to when, just before Tanjiro started helping there, he looked over and LT and the brother were going at it. And they had the sound design around it.
Yeah.
Then when he was going back for him, silence. And then all this craziness happened. What a way to set up the episode, too, of just like, all right, we're kind of gaining the smallest steps on these two, and then boom.
Well, they've done such a brilliant job of, the demons when they want them to be a real challenge for our heroes, that they give them abilities and they've got something that they can call on that just becomes a real problem for our crew. So that's the thing, because initially it looked like when all we were dealing with was Daki, when LT came in there, head was taken off, no big deal. And then we got the introduction of the brother. So it's just like they know how to create a battle and to have it go back and forth where it looks like our crew's getting the upper hand. We're going to be all good. Inosuke was sawing away at Daki's head. We think we got it. And then the brother comes in and puts the sickle right through the heart. Just brilliant the way they do the battles.
Well, and I do like the flashbacks that we were getting with LT. And we finally got the ones with his 3 wives here. So I'm hoping, again, selfishly, that LT's not donezo and we could still get a few more flashbacks. But there's only, if I'm reading this all correct, there's only 2 more episodes in this season left, and then would kick into season 3. So I don't know if we're going to have a hangover of sorts to go into season 3.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not ready to lose LT. I'm still getting over Rengoku.
We had LT talking at the family grave about how he's going to have some sake with his siblings in the afterlife. So
it's gonna be flashy.
Maybe that's what they were setting up with, that as him, coming to terms with where he's at and saying, I'll meet you again. And
because that was probably half the episode was his backstory and the backstory with his wives. And look, every time that's in any other show, I would have been like, okay, they're giving us the backstory. We saw what happened to his family, but now we're seeing him at the grave. Any other show, I'm like, oh shit, he's done. But given this show, I'm just not sure if that's the case. I don't like the idea of, we're just going to roll through Hashira until we get to Muzan and the boys. Well, now it's just, Tanjiro and Zenitsu are going to have to take him on after learning everything they did from the different Hashira who essentially give their lives for him. I really hope that's not the case. But
It's
You
dire.
tell me, folks. It doesn't look
Without spoiling,
doesn't
of
look
course.
good. Yeah, without spoiling. I guess not so much tell me, but let me know how you guys out there felt when you were watching this, and then you had to wait a week to get at least see what happened, because we've had some shows where they leave off on a pretty dark note, but this got to be up there.
Well, this power too, this pink, where Zenitsu right here.
Yeah.
Where Zenitsu pushed Tanjiro. Now that's her doing her thing again, because we saw that earlier and how much damage that caused.
Yeah, that's how they blew up all the buildings.
Yeah, so I can only imagine when we pick back up into this fight, what kind of damage is going to be here. And again, I'm probably in a lot of self-doubt, because I'm like, there's no other way for me to think right now, even though it's probably obviously reality within the show, that these two everyone just got their ass whipped here. But then if these are not like the 1, 2, and 3, obviously, of the upper rank demons, just think about how those 3 are going to be when it comes time for these.
Once they get
some
to
of some of our heroes here to battle.
Or Muzan himself.
That's even a better point. Muzan.
Well, yeah, and you know what else we didn't really talk about was, because you have it on the shot here, with Zenitsu, he's pushing Tanjiro off the building, which leads me to believe he's in peril too of, what's going to be this big explosion. Mm-hmm. Now, he can move fast if he needs to, but is he compromised because he's getting Tanjiro out of the way? And is he going to be in danger of being taken out? It's obviously not as brutal as, Inosuke, where it's like, yeah, that's a sickle through the heart, but that's something else to consider here too. I'm hoping it's a Doctor Strange dream sequence where he played it all out in his head. If he did it a certain way and this is what would happen, maybe it would feel cheap, but at this point, that's what I want.
I'm just not getting that vibe. And again, when we lost, I just keep going back to the fact that we lost Rengoku. So, but I figured that, I really figured Inosuke was, kind of in it for the long haul.
He's on the box.
He's on the box.
I don't know. Yeah, I'm kind of taken away on this episode, so I can't wait to see what the next 2 are going to be like.
Yeah. This was one of those with the ending, just like, shit, don't know what to tell you, folks.
Heavy.
It was what it was.
I'm lost.
We're losing a lot of folks here, so we'll have to see what happens on the next one. So for Diamond Dave, that's the Appleton Oak. I'm Mason Quinn. This is Bad Medicine. That was one hell of an episode of Demon Slayer.
If I hadn't left Mr. Uzui's side in the first place, this never would have
Dream
happened.
sequence.
Sorry, everyone.
Never give up.
Don't do that.
Okay, here we go.
I failed.
Yeah, not a dream sequence.
I'm sorry, Nezuko.
There's nothing for you to be sorry for.
Oh, he's in that dream state again.
Why do you always apologize? It would be like blaming Father for succumbing to his illness. We're human after all, even if it feels like the world is against me.
Don't have to accept defeat, though.
And fight if we must. So stop apologizing. You of all people should understand.
Oh, here we go.
How I feel!
Was that a dream about the past? Where am I?
It's a lot like hell.
Yeah, police got trashed. Tanjiro.
Holy
Just
shit.
leveled.
Well, Diamond Dave likes his chaos.
I didn't say give me chaos. I just said let's see what's going to happen.
Nezuko!
Still sleeping.
Yep.
My fault or not, I've got to do what I can do.
Well, I'm impressed.
Here we go.
You're one lucky guy, aren't you?
Better move quick.
Not that you have anything going for you, except being lucky, that is.
I'm going to talk you to death.
Every one of your friends is dead or burning under the rubble right now.
I don't believe it.
You took a single thrust to that boar's heart. Meanwhile, that yellow-haired boy is trapped under the rubble. Squirming around like an insect.
Yeah, next to the fire.
It seems the poison got to him after all, and now he's dead like the other.
I don't believe it.
Dude, he's missing an arm.
The one sticking out of that box. Your younger sister?
Why won't he kill me?
He's trying to talk him to death.
I couldn't lift my sword if I wanted to. So if I went for his head now, I couldn't slash it.
God, all these guys, well, except the upper six.
Is my younger sister.
Here we go.
Keep them talking.
Come on, Nezuko has to do something here.
Imagine being so useless you can't protect your own sister. Considering she's a demon, it only makes sense she's stronger than you. If you're really her big brother, then you should be protecting her.
Oh, he's just taunting him.
You coward. Devotedly. With this hand, you see? You see?
Oh! Oh, shit! Oh!
Being the only one to survive so disgracefully. Answer me, worm.
Okay.
Holy shit.
Coward. Good for nothing. What are you gonna do? Come on! Come on!
What are you gonna do now, sport?
Well, his right hand is pretty much fucked for now.
He's doing his breathing. Didn't expect that.
Dude, did we just seriously lose Inosuke and LT?
How disgraceful are you?
Oh, into the fire.
Shit. And Nezuko's in a wood box.
That's what I was just thinking too. At least he's out of it.
This is just completely hopeless.
You really are the most disgraceful scumbag. If I've never seen anyone as shameless or cowardly as you.
Maybe he's setting a trap.
Dude.
What is going on?
Oh, look at his fingers. Oh, he's still just bent backwards. Fucking purple.
Oh. Just toying with them.
Maybe it's this filthy scar on your forehead I'm getting attached to. How about you just become a demon?
Oh.
If you become a demon, I'll spare your life. Otherwise, I'll slaughter you and your pathetic sister. You can kiss that defective body of yours goodbye.
Defective?
What's it gonna be?
What's it gonna be, McFly?
Are you in?
Are you
or
in
out?
or are you out?
This whole time. This whole time.
Come on, give us some hope.
I've been waiting for this.
Oh, the headbutt!
Oh, goes for the headbutt.
Ooh, what's happening?
What are you doing, brother? Get back up on your feet!
Something's wrong. What's
What
going
do we
on?
got here?
Ah,
Oh, it's still in there.
A kunai? I got stabbed when he headbutted me.
yep.
When he was really going for this kunai.
Oh, brilliant.
Damn you! Look how bruised and battered you are.
Oh,
You're alone, so why? Why won't you give up? Why is it you're so damn determined
because you never give up.
to decapitate me?
Oh,
Is this actually happening?
we did. He cut his head off. Some damn commercial break.
I know. Gosh.
Did it not go through?
One false step and I could have found myself in the very same situation he's in right now. I was lucky enough to remain a human.
Okay, so it didn't go through his neck.
If I do end up turning into a demon, I know I can rely on one thing. That someone in the Demon Slayer Corps will behead me for the greater good.
Yeah.
Come on, finish the job.
They did say it was hard.
Yeah.
They cut the neck.
Yeah. Oh, here we go. Doing his Raiden thing.
Holy shit.
He pulled himself out of the rubble.
And he's floating.
Thunder breathing.
Oh,
Thunderclap and flash. Godlike speed!
Yeah!
oh,
Look at this!
Oh, it's ripping.
I had no idea he could move like this.
This animation's awesome.
Well, just like they were saying, if we do it at the same time.
My body can only handle using twice, and I've already used it once to escape.
Oh, look at.
Yeah.
Tanjiro created this 1 in a million chance.
Ha! Was it 1 in 14 million?
1 in 14 million.
Damn it! It's no use. I can't cut through.
Oh, we got
Yes, you
John
can.
Cena 2.0 over here.
Yeah.
Am I still not strong enough?
You can do it.
He's recovered from the poison.
That quick?
Fuck.
I almost had him there. Don't give up, Tanjiro.
Oh!
His attack speed is increasing.
Holy shit. This is going so fast.
Don't give.
Oh! Oh, he's back!
LT!
One-handed!
One hand. He's got the other
Holy
blade in his
shit.
mouth.
He used his muscles to stop his heart, which stopped the poison from circulating.
Wow.
Our musical score technique will take us to victory!
Oh, he's in a good mood.
Musical score technique. Gotta write that one down.
Oh, look at this.
I can read it now! That filthy musical score of yours!
He can break down his attack like that?
Holy shit.
This animation's insane.
He turned my blood demon art into a song and deflected it. There's no way that's possible.
Oh, it's possible.
Well, it's LT. Flashy.
Oh,
Jeez, man.
Fucking intense, guys.
Holy shit. Look at this now. Come on, LT. Push
Let's fucking go! Look at this fucking animation, guys. This is fucking wild.
He might be holding his own right now.
His fingers are still just.
it. I know.
If I can decapitate him, victory is ours.
all right, make the move. Find the thread.
Oh, no.
Oh,
Don't stop!
That looked like that went through the eye.
yeah.
You're too slow.
Oh! Dude, right in his jaw.
Dude, he just went
over.
through Tanjiro's jaw.
Even if it costs my life, I'm cutting your head off no matter what. I can't just use my arms. I've got to use every ounce of strength I have.
Whole body.
I need 100 times the board. Summon every ounce of.
Look at that.
Holy shit.
Oh, fuck.
It's happening.
If I don't do something, I'm gonna get beheaded.
In the next episode, because we're.
Oh, God.
I just looked at the clock.
As long as my sister's head is still intact.
Zenitsu's got that covered. Almost.
I'm gonna tear you to shreds!
Oh, he's back? What? Come on.
Don't underestimate the sheer flexibility of my body.
He moved his organs. Just move the heart down here and you're good.
Poison doesn't work on the eye here.
Oh,
Oh, gosh.
almost.
Do something before I get to
Holy shit.
Oh, when Tanjiro goes to that place.
It happened.
Oh, we did it. We did it.
Fucking
Well,
got
they
it.
did it. We're watching along.
We.
And all of you.
Holy shit. It actually happened. Until they start ashing up, I'm. Nope.
He really did it! Just take a look from beyond the grave! Do you even know what you're saying to her? Dummy! Something's not right here.
Oh, God.
The poison. Use your breathing to combat it.
Yep, slow it down just like in the mountains when they had to do it.
Slow down the poison. What? What is he saying?
It's not over yet.
Does it mean I didn't cut off his head?
What the hell is going on?
Saying something.
You gotta run!
Oh!
What the hell?
Maybe that's just what happens when these demons get killed.
It's like this demon will self-destruct.
Yeah.
Holy shit. Like, this is the end.
That's
Roll the
Is
credits.
this the first time they didn't fade to cut to black.
That seems like it.
Well, obviously we get the next episode, but I don't know what's going to entail. That is crazy though. What run?
Yeah, I mean, well, I think you kind of hit it, Oak. It's like a self-destructing demon, and it's like in Predator when Arnold's got when Dutch has got the Predator down, he sets the device on his arm and self-destruct.
Blows up. Yeah.
Maybe that's the results when you behead these demons, is that all their internal energy comes out and it just explodes. But look, I was completely hopeless going into this episode, but I don't remember if they mentioned Inosuke being able to move his organs around before. To me, it seems like that's the first time I've heard of it.
It's a cool skill to have.
If I missed it, folks, let me know. And the fact that he's immune to all poisons basically is a nice touch.
Grew up in the mountainside.
Yep, immune to the poison, so that's fine. I guess that'll work. And then, I kind of figured Zenitsu was going to be okay, given his abilities. Now he could only do that super speed one more time. His whatever it was, thunder and lightning, God speed maneuver that he did. But look, the way that they were able to kind of turn it around and not have to use like a dream sequence or some kind of cheese or have somebody come in who we haven't met yet, maybe the master of the Hashira, whatever, comes in and does something, that our crew is able to do it on their own. And I like that. LT wasn't necessarily gone the whole time. And as a matter of fact, he seemed like he was able to rip it pretty good up against the G-Man there.
With one arm.
Yeah, with one arm. And I just love how they do his animation with the fireworks as they're moving throughout the area. And again, I don't think the animation can be understated in this episode. It was incredible. We loved it. But it was unexpected, and they brought me back from the brink just like that. We'll have to see what happens to Tanjiro with, if he's able to slow his breathing, to slow the poison the same way Zenitsu did in the mountains when he got stabbed with the poison from Rui. I'm hoping that's the case. But look, he caught a sickle right through the bottom of his jaw, and the demons are decapitated. But to your point, Diamond Dave, they haven't turned to ash yet.
Well, no, I'm still curious to see what's going to happen here. Hearing LT scream run like that, or you gotta run, was insane. And I'm kind of on the same boat with you. Is it just some internal self-destruct combustion of the energy and it's just all going on, and then they kind of like ash away, or are they still alive? Which we've seen multiple times now in multiple attempts. This is the only attempt though that they got the heads off, but does that really mean that they're gone is what I'm kind of wondering here. But at first, yes, I was kind of the same boat with Inosuke. Like, how do you shift your organs?
Right.
I know it's anime, so I'm not even going to totally question it. It's just I'm like, I don't recall that being said earlier.
Shifted your organs.
Yeah, I guess they all have their abilities, and some of them we don't even know yet.
Yeah, so it was fantastic to see him. I'm still kind of in a little bit of disbelief of how this turned around, but
well, in the way Tanjiro went into that state that he went into before, where his eyes go all white. We saw the scar in his head change to almost a flame. He's done that before to a certain extent, but yeah, this was one where he's just able to just lay everything out there and just go for it. And that's what he said. He couldn't give up no matter what happened. He had to keep fighting. And the way Tanjiro is able to constantly draw on this like level of inner strength that he has, that it seems like it's always there, but whether it's his family that needs to remind him of it, or his trainers that need to remind him, or friends, there's something inside Tanjiro that, look, once he's figures out how to control this, I think he's going to be top dog Hashira, and it's not even going to be close, because how he's able to absorb hits, keep coming back, and always seems to have something in the tank is pretty incredible.
Yeah, the coolest thing about this episode for me was the animation. Like when they were showing Tanjiro and LT go at Gaetaro together. In the way they did that, it looked like a fireworks show or some wild shit. I've never seen animation like that at all in any of the anything that we've done from this genre, anything from any other animated films. I mean, just the speed at which they were moving, the intensity was crazy. Even with Zenitsu, when they showed him doing like his move and stuff like that, and the way they showed that with lightning bolt to like begin it, and then the way they show speed in this animation style is just incredible. So the battles were great. The title of the show was Never Give Up. That kind of went for everybody on our side and on the demon side. Yeah. We had Daki, she was right there until the very end. Brother, don't do anything. And then of course with Gyutaro until Tanjiro did whatever he did, where he went into like full on blaze mode. Yeah. It looked like he wasn't going to be able to get the blade through. And Asuke, hey, news to me, he could shift his organs around, but he didn't give up. And then we saw, of course, Lord Tengen come up with one arm short, but held his other blade in his mouth while he went to work. So it was
he seemed totally fine too.
Yeah, adrenaline was a hell of a stimulator, but it wasn't just Tanjiro that had the never give up mentality. It was everybody on our side and our demons. The one thing I really did find interesting about this is they didn't, they showed the box open and then they kind of teased Nezuko a little bit, but didn't do anything. Was Gyutaro just maniacal when he was talking shit to,
just enjoying every minute,
just a cat and mouse type thing. You're pathetic.
Breaks his fingers,
pulling on his head. Yeah, the finger break. And they kept the two purple fingers just bent back the whole episode. But this was wild. And then of course we're so used to cut to black. I don't think they ever fade to black. It's just a cut to black, right? And here they showed that massive destruction. I'm just gonna go with Gyutaro self-destruct. He's a top 6 demon. So when the head comes off, they blow up. Their final damage that they inflict on everybody.
Yeah, it must be something with like the blood demon art or something where the blood's all released and that is a part of it, or that's what I'm guessing.
I don't know, but what a wild episode. And I think the next one is going to kind of wrap up at least this part of the story from kind of what we've been led to believe. But I loved the inner monologue that Tanjiro had after he beheaded the demon. We as the audience could hear what LT was saying, but he couldn't, and it was muffled. I thought that was great, where he's like, "Oh, what's he saying? Why is he talking to me?" The internal monologues, especially in this episode, I know that there's been a lot of good ones in this series so far, but I really liked Tanjiro's inner monologues in this episode in particular, and the ride that they took us on. And how he was affected by everything going on. Like I said, he couldn't really hear it. It was muffled, and he's trying to figure out what's going on. I thought it was just great.
Well, at the end here, I'm kind of looking at that now. Yeah, I am curious now if it really is just the energy leaving his body, and that's how that goes, where it's just that massive blood demon art.
Yeah.
Because that's kind of what it looks like here. I mean, he's headless. The LT's sword is right through him. There's nothing there except now the blood demon art coming up through the chest and then going boom.
And I did not expect LT to turn his blood demon art into musical notes that he could read.
I know, that was
and figure out the attacks. I mean, just a whole nother twist they had on it.
Musical score technique.
Yeah, where they just keep hitting us with new stuff. And again, I'm going to say it again. I know some folks might find it cheesy. I don't. I love when they call out their attacks, what they're called. To me, that just adds a level to it that makes it unique. So yeah, when he was able to read the attacks and he was that much more effective, LT I'm referring to, that was awesome.
Well, dude, how about that shot to Tanjiro right up through the jaw into his mouth?
Yeah.
That is like, we're talking like serious damage.
It's pretty
just
brutal.
Before he goes into like that fire state, I'll call it.
And again, animation, cartoons, all that stuff, I get it, but still seeing it is still pretty impressive. And the way it goes right in. I mean, his tongue just barely missed it.
Missed the tongue.
And like we saw him at the end there.
Just
he couldn't
fish
talk.
hooked him.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
I mean, the pain that he must be, well, especially now after that blood demon art just came roaring through. I'm really worried about LT. I'm not so much worried about Inosuke now or Zenitsu.
Yeah.
I have no idea where they're at when that happened. And I'm not really worried about Tanjiro either for the most part. But LT I am worried about because he lost his eye. It went right through his left side there.
Yeah, that's sickle.
He's got no hand, some of his forearm left, and now that just happened. So I can't wait for this last episode. I think that's all I'm going to say for this one until I see the next one because
the wives were definitely a lot more hopeful that the battle has been won.
Well, no, the one was saying there was something's going on.
Yeah.
So that was kind of cool that
did that explosion get up to where they were at? Because it didn't seem like they were that far away from everything that was happening. So.
No, well, we'll have to find out because it is the final episode of the Entertainment District. So I can't wait to get there. So for Diamond Dave Damone, that's the Appleton Oak. I'm Mason Quinn. This is Bad Medicine. That was Demon Slayer. One more to go in this arc. It's over.
Oh, you know what we say to that?
Okay.
Yep.
Here we go.
Kamado!
Oh God, Tanjiro, man.
Uh-oh.
What is he saying?
LT's gonna have to grab him and get him out of there.
You gotta run!
Dude.
No, they were
everyone.
right in the explosion. Oh, is she doing the Groot thing?
What?
Oh, she's just canceling it out?
What?
Okay, that's how it happened. Break glass in case of.
What did we just see?
She canceled out the blood demon art, it looked like to me.
I honestly don't know what the hell we just saw. Dude, Tanjiro needs like medical attention.
Nezuko.
A little rebuilding.
Are there anybody? Was it everyone able to be evacuated? Like everybody? Or
okay, where's
everything's destroyed? I owe you one.
his fingers are straight.
How am I able to move at all? Wasn't I poisoned?
The old Zenitsu is back.
He is back. And so is the snot.
What's
going on? Who did this to me, Tanjiro?
Give me the other guy back.
You're okay then?
I'm anything but okay.
No, you're okay, bud.
But Inosuke's in even worse shape. He's right over there, but you better get to him fast.
No, there he is.
Inosuke, just hang in there, all right?
You quit yelling at me.
I'm bleeding now.
Oh, dude, look at all that.
Yeah.
I can feel his heart growing weaker by the second.
He's bleeding. He's not deaf.
It's all purple.
What about sunlight? Daybreak's too far, though.
Wow, would sunlight actually defeat the poison?
Oh!
His skin damaged by the poison.
She's able to heal him.
It's starting to heal.
Dude.
The same way that Gio could do it.
You need something to eat.
He's back.
Look at that cheat code.
Oh.
This is...
You're creeping me out.
Dude, Nezuko's like a be-all, end-all.
Yeah.
How are we supposed to deal with demon poison?
Get Nezuko.
Yep, Nezuko can handle this.
Listen closely, for these are my last words.
Would you just shut up already? I'm gonna stuff your mouth with rocks, you
Rocks?
You're kidding. Am I gonna die without saying my last words?
You're not dying.
No.
I could have left those last words, but...
What?
Yep, she's gonna do it.
Put her there.
Oh, it's
Put her
like
there.
total cheat code.
Total flashy.
Can we get the arm back on?
Look at him! He's not even dead yet! Who does something like that? Get it a forsaken young lady!
Hey!
Hey! She removed the poison.
Look at that.
I know her face.
It's like a squid or something.
Sorry, you three, for making you worry.
It was flashy, though.
Nezuko's blood demon art. It must have burned away all of the poison.
Jesus.
I can't even do that.
You need a rest too. Look at you.
I'm gonna go search for the demons' heads.
That's a good point.
They should
Gotta prove
have
it.
disintegrated, shouldn't they have?
Well, I mean, these were
Nezuko,
very
head
powerful
that way. I can smell demon blood.
demons here.
We better not have any more fighting. We're pretty early in this episode.
Is it a pool of demon blood? It won't be attacking anymore.
Oh, finally.
I collected the blood of an upper-ranked demon.
Yep.
Finally, we're back to it.
Yeah, we're remembering it. Oh, and there's our cat.
Where the fuck did that cat come from?
Cat just
Magic.
appears, man.
I'm counting on you.
Counting on you, cat.
Look at that. Just take it to
And
the
now we
top.
need our crow and the muscle mice.
Makio and the others must have managed to evacuate everyone.
Okay, that's good.
Okay, that answers that question.
Yep.
Let's head over there.
I can't believe you got beheaded by a couple of amateurs.
So you were watching after all!
Oh, who was watching?
I was too busy battling a Hashira.
I don't care if you were!
Jesus, why didn't they disintegrate?
Oh,
They are.
starting to.
Oh, they are.
Kid with the earrings was somehow still alive.
A lot of blame shifting going on here.
Well, they're not alive for long.
A hideous person like you couldn't possibly be my brother.
I mean, just look at you. How about how ugly you are! And now you're useless!
Oh, look at the truth coming out.
You're just a worthless, ugly freak now!
Wow.
I remember that conversation he had with LT.
Tell us how you really feel.
How many times have I saved you?
Yeah, there's that.
You're too weak to stand on your own 2 feet. If it hadn't been for you, maybe I would have done something with my life. You should have never been born in the first place.
Oh.
I
That's
can't believe
not
he's
true.
Wow.
I know you don't really feel like that.
Tanjiro just stand-up guy.
Yep. Coming in with his mercy and kindness.
Think it over.
The old Mercy mouth cover. Like, finish it off.
There's no one who will forgive you for what you've done. Nobody will ever be on your side. So quit cursing each other out like this. Because all you have is each other in this world.
It's like Tanjiro and Nezuko.
What gives you the right to sit there and lecture us? Please do something, brother! I don't want to die!
Too late.
Big bro can't do shit.
No.
Help me, brother!
They try so hard to make you almost feel sorry.
Yeah.
My little sister's name was never Daki. It was Ume.
That was her demon name. Oh, we're getting backstory, folks.
Ume was pretty bad, too, since you were named after the very disease that killed our mother.
Holy shit.
Children here were seen as extra mouths to feed, so we were cursed for being born.
Damn.
Mother nearly killed me more than once while I was in her womb.
Oh.
Also tried to kill me after I was born.
Oh my
since
God, look at this.
Holy shit.
What the fuck?
I was mocked for my ugly voice and appearance. I was treated like a monster whenever I would get hungry.
Oh, he's eating a snake.
Did you see the
My only
Yeah,
toy was a
sickle.
sickle.
sickle?
After Ume was born, I quickly discovered I was good at fighting and started working as a debt collector.
Oh boy.
And because I had such a gorgeous sister, my sense of inferiority was washed away as well. Until you turned 13.
Oh. Oh.
She
okay.
stabbed a customer in the eye with a hairpin in self-defense.
Holy shit.
That it was a samurai, and then she was burned alive.
Oh.
By the time I got home from work, you were burnt to a crisp.
Still alive though. This must be
This
where
is
they-
some dark shit.
And then they made the deal.
my sister back now, damn it! If you don't, I'll kill every one of you!
Oh, there's the samurai.
You've done everyone a favor getting rid of that nuisance.
Oh.
I suppose it's a shame that we lost Ume, but as soon as I find another cute girl, she's all yours. So, about the money you owe?
Wow.
After I finish him off.
Oh!
Oh!
I bet someone like you lives pretty comfortably, with plenty of food and a nice clean bed.
That's like what he was saying to LT.
Good for you!
Oh!
Ah. Holy shit.
Cut his sword right in half.
This is something else with this backstory.
Seems like the more trauma they have, the more powerful demons they become.
No one batted an eye to our suffering, even at its worst. Day in and day out, we were neglected and denied any bit of mercy from bystanders.
Gee. You writers. They're trying.
This shit is heavy.
You two don't look so good.
And here we go.
You're lucky someone as kind-hearted as me
Oh.
stumbled upon you.
Got pieces.
How about I give you some blood? That way you can become demons, if he chooses you.
Thud.
Life is far too sacred, and you should treasure it while you can.
He's gonna take that deal all day long.
I don't regret becoming a demon, if that's what it takes to enact vengeance. I'll never show mercy to anyone who has a better life than me.
Whoa. Nice. He's holding on to a lot.
However,
Ume, maybe you only turned out this way because I was the one who raised you. Take before someone takes from you. That's what I taught you.
Wow, what a line.
Is this place hell?
Is that you, brother?
Here's a reunion.
Please take me home. I'm begging you. Is the exit that way?
Nope.
There's no exit.
You don't have to follow me anymore.
I've always...
Don't follow me!
Are you mad about what I said? I'm sorry for saying that stuff. I'm sorry for not putting up more of a fight against them.
She is so different.
From here on out, you're not my sister anymore. You're nothing to me.
Well, that's a little harsh.
Do what you want, but don't follow me.
That's what I'd expect out of him.
You walk towards the light.
No matter how many times I'm reborn, I'll always be your sister. Scold
At least they have a good,
Please
well,
don't leave.
for the most part, good bond.
Yeah, well, you know, they kind of get what they deserve.
Yep. Yep.
they weren't the most up and up people when they were demons, were they? Or most demons.
Yeah.
Don't you remember the promise we made?
Well, what was the promise?
I promise you we'll always be together. I will never leave your side.
Oof, look at where they're living in the middle of the snow, just wrapped up in some hay.
Oh,
And there they go.
taking her with.
Wow.
So they had, looked like she at least had the option to not go into the fiery death.
Well, that was this. It seems like.
I thought that was like him taking them both into hell, and she actually had the option to go someplace else by going into the light.
I guess honestly, anyone could take that any way they want, really, right?
I thought they're both ending up in the same spot. Might as well go together.
You'd think the way they acted.
Did they make up? I hope so.
Well, they did. Kind of.
It's finally over.
Upper six, eh? Unfortunately, that would be the lowest of the upper ranks.
Gosh.
I don't know if that was a compliment or not, but thanks.
What he said! You took your sweet time getting here.
Right?
How convenient.
Oh.
And how long will it take you to return to duty after this?
Yep, there we go.
any ideas of who can fill in for you until then?
Oh, I think he's got an idea.
I'm actually retiring.
Don't be ridiculous. We still haven't filled the Hashira spot that Rengoku left behind. You'll fight until you perish.
Jesus. Got you till you're 90.
Yep.
Do you remember that new kid that you love to hate?
Tanjiro.
You're joking. You mean he survived a battle like this?
Not only survived.
Comes riding in on his sister.
He kicked ass.
It's a piggyback ride, dude. Don't do it.
Positive? They defeated them.
There's our crows.
2 upper rank demons?
Could have just taken the crows. Never.
He is not doing well.
It took 100 years for something to finally change. Fate is about to take a dramatic turn for us. The effects will be widespread.
Oh.
Nozanki Butsuchi, our generation will put an end to you without fail.
We're losing them. Oh, he's done.
I think he's just really, really sick.
3.
Oh, it's going to be our new demon.
Upper 3.
Oh, this isn't that rotating house, is it?
The fact I was summoned here can only mean one thing. They managed to kill an upper rank.
Sure did.
I'm so relieved that you're okay! You really had us worried there. All 4 of us are returning still intact.
Mostly.
Now let's go home.
Minus
in a flashy way.
In a flashy way.
We got our crew. We all survived.
Yep.
Everyone except Nezuko really needs to get checked out for medical attention.
Got to go back to the Wisteria temple. Oh, and we live to tell the tale.
Well, hey, the good news is we did not lose LT.
No, we didn't lose anybody.
Didn't lose anybody.
Which
lost LT's hand.
Going into the penultimate episode, looked like we lost everybody except Tanjiro, and that was to be determined. But they didn't do the with the last demon that we had with Rengoku. They didn't go into the backstory at all with him. Now, he didn't get taken out. He was able to flee. But so I was wondering, I'm like, okay, was that just a one-off thing we were going to do on some of the earlier episodes with Tanjiro and his kindness and his mercy that he has? Because I know that they made a big deal of that early on. So it was very interesting to get the backstory on our 2 demons here. And, I don't know if it'll make the cut, but I'm like, man, it seems like the more trauma they have when they're humans, the more powerful of demons they become. I mean, Rui kind of had something very similar when he was still human before he was turned. And I mean, these guys, Gyataro, is that how you say it? Gyataro and Daki Ume had it about as bad as you can imagine. I mean, those scenes of Gyataro early in his life, just the things that he said and the visuals that we got. He's sitting there being beaten in the house every day and just not wanted one bit. And that's what he chose to turn to, essentially the dark side, right? And accept the demon powers the way he did. Now they didn't exactly
Bane or something.
Yeah, I mean they didn't show Daki necessarily getting it, but obviously implied, I think. But yeah, that was just intense. His whole backstory, and hats off to everybody involved in this series because, it was an emotional ride for our demons, and it did show us what their life was prior to, and it tried to get a little bit of sympathy out of us. And I'll give a little sympathy, but not much for the G-Man and Daki there. They still did terrible things, so you're not going to get much sympathy out of me, but it does show, I think, what Muzan preys on when he looks for somebody to become a demon, or the other demons when they're looking for somebody who has the potential that they could turn. And I think they find somebody who's full of hate for the human world and full of hate in general, and like, oh, that'll make a perfect demon. They're humans and they don't even like the world they're in or the people that they're around, so they'd make a fantastic demon. So That was wild. I liked how, the battle basically wrapped up pretty quick. Nezuko, with her healing abilities, coming in clutch, able to remove the demon blood and all the poison that comes with it. Not necessarily heal them, just kind of deal with the demon blood poison. So that was interesting. And again, with what we saw out of Nezuko, I think she's going to eventually become a top level demon, not necessarily in a bad way, but I think she is the ultimate kind of goal that I think Muzan is going to end up looking for or want. And then, we had the foreshadowing there at the end with Master Kagea, and he's essentially, we're getting the kind of he is the one storyline, I think, for Tanjiro. So look, fantastic episode. They gave us way more backstory out of the demons than I was expecting, but this one was fantastic.
Yeah, I mean, look, they paint these demons out to be just terrible, terrible creatures. And then they give you these backstories. You're like, fuck, like, wow.
Yeah.
That was really heavy. I mean, especially when they showed Mom like stomping on his back.
Yeah.
And it's a really sad situation, and then like he's out debt collecting and people just don't like him. And, you brought up a good point about Muzan. I mean, if you're going to find somebody who you want to, take out humans without remorse, you find the people who have had it the absolute worst, the people who have nothing but hate in their heart, the people who do not care, how many people they hurt, and then we talked about, or Gaetaro was talking about wanting to take out anybody who's living better than him.
Yeah.
And it's like, well, with what they showed, I mean, that's a pretty large portion of the population. And maybe he would have a little bit of sympathy for people who, had it rough like he did. But I mean, that's a pretty short list. So they give you like this story that it's hard not to have some sympathy for the demons, knowing what they went through, or maybe I don't even know if sympathy is the right word.
Like it almost
understanding.
Understand. Like, that makes sense why they would do that.
Well, and we see that in real life. We don't really do it on the channel, but we watch some Netflix documentaries. I remember one. There's I think it was I delete people. We'll see for the YouTube safe version. And, these people who are in prison for life, and a lot of them, they start out by telling their backstories. And dude, it's like this. I mean, I forget which Netflix documentary it was, but they were interviewing people who were basically spending life in prison. And when they went through their backstories, and look, they may have picked people whose backstories pull that kind of emotion, because look, I'm sure not everybody who, does bad stuff has a bad past, but the past that these people do have, a lot of very bad things happen to them as children. And you're watching this and you're like, yeah, it's really bad what you did, but man, you've like with where your life started and what you had to put up with, like you understand. And I mean, the story that these, demons give here, like this is based in reality. Obviously the demon is fictional. A lot of the stuff here is fictional, but the idea that somebody went through such a bad upbringing that all they want to do is see other people suffer, that's real shit, and, you go through this whole thing and then all of a sudden they hit you with it. I mean, they gave us a big backstory here too. I mean, granted now this battle's been going on for 4, 5, 6 episodes, with Gyutaro and Daki, and just a phenomenal entertainment district arc here. But I wasn't expecting that. I wasn't expecting that they were going to give us rather that heavy of a backstory on these demons and really make you feel like, oh wow, like again, not saying it's okay, but I understand why it happened, and I think that just speaks volumes about the job they did with the writing.
Yeah, and I think it's important to remember that we did see Tanjiro have that mercy and kindness, even at the end when he's like, "Hey, all you two have is each other. You shouldn't be fighting with each other."
And he's done that before, after like, hey, taking people out. And in your final moments, which is, I mean, that says a lot. I mean, Tanjiro has every reason to be very angry at these people. And in their final moments, he's trying to do things that are going to send them off to wherever they're going to go.
Passion.
Wherever they're going to go, he wants to send them off in the most positive fashion that they can. And so it, they give you these crazy backstories, but it also says a lot about who Tanjiro is as a person. Brilliant writing. Yeah, absolutely brilliant.
And the backstories just keep getting worse on these demons. Like, I remember when we got Rui's story and that whole family, that was pretty bad. And then they hit us with this.
Well, yeah, it's like they're leveling up on like how
everything.
How much can we make the audience try to really sympathize after these murderous demons tried to take out these folks? Now I get it because they're demons, right? We say that each time, that they're almost programmed with the blood that's flowing through them to just annihilate. But at the end of the day, we get introduced to them first as demons, and then we get caught up. Sad story indeed, but at the end of the day, they're demons. They do have to go.
They gotta go.
But the backstory is very tragic, so I don't want to be dismissive of that at all. I mean, hearing about what his mom was doing, that was nuts to him.
Yeah, I mean, and it was just a couple of sentences was all it took for them to be like, oh my God, like, I can't believe I'm hearing this.
Yeah.
That's all it took.
That's what's just flooring. It's unique how they structured this episode to be just a basically pure backstory for these two after we've seen them get decapitated. Kind of pick up from there a little bit with oh my gosh, Nezuko coming in with the save.
Yeah.
Talk about genius right there. We'll get back to that. But seeing how his sister, Yumi, like she took dude out with an eye and then they burned her alive. Like, again, that's just all like mind-blowing stuff. And the way that they're able to deliver that and still elicit emotion from the viewers, us, you, just... Well, it's great stuff here once you get this far in and you get that much invested. Yeah,
and then just and another quick line they threw in there that made it even more devastating was the woman that was with the samurai was basically like, whatever, we'll get a new one that you like, and whatever. It's the human life means nothing. We'll just get another one, and it's like they can do so much with so little dialogue where they just go right in. There's no beating around the bush. They just hammer you.
It's like you see these demons throughout this whole show, and it's like, wow, there is a serious lack of compassion from these demons, which you expect because they're demons, and then they show people in real life, and it's like, okay, like if we're going to be using the word demon, like I know it might be cliche, but who are the real demons? I think monster is the term that we use a little bit more in the real world. But who are the real monsters in this story? Is it Ume? Is it Gitaro, or is it the people who did that to them? I mean, who are your real monsters?
Well, actually, just now that you bring that up, it shows that the world is, just like in real life, full of monsters.
Yeah.
So back to the opening now of Nezuko saving the day, essentially, through that blood demon art, just wiping it out. Did not expect that. Probably should have.
Yeah, it's like the cheat code. Like, how do we get out of this?
Yeah.
We're good.
And again, it makes sense, right? Because they showed us a couple of episodes prior of her just really been able to do some stuff with the blood demon art. And I think even in was it in the train movie where she did some blood bending in there? That was like next level. I'm trying to remember if it was on there or if it was in this arc where we saw just some crazy,
put me on the spot. I can't remember
some crazy blood bending that she did. But nonetheless, like I said, it's once you start down that path, it's like you wonder just how unlimited is her power.
Well, if I'm just basing it off what we're seeing here, I think Muzan Jackson is easily going to be.
I mean, he's
going to give competition. She will give competition to Muzan Jackson.
Yeah, once she's ready for him and they're there. Because, I mean, she stopped that whole explosion from happening, basically.
These last two episodes with Nezuko have been just an eye-opening experience in itself, learning more about the character. And I'm wondering if she is learning as she goes now, too, because of what she's been able to do last two episodes, or she knows, and she's just been in a box waiting for her opportunity, and whatever the situation may be, which this one, I can go and do this now because this is happening.
Well, and that's what's tough as the viewer because we don't know. Look, Tanjiro's talking to us all the time. He's letting us know exactly what he's thinking. With Nezuko, we don't know. We got the little bit, of her talking in the flashbacks, but we don't know really what she's going through. I mean, what she's learning.
Well, I think they do a good job with the flashbacks of trying to tell us what type of person she was as well. And I think there's a lot of parallels between the type of person that Nezuko was and the type of person that Tanjiro is now. And I think he goes back on that a lot. Like, hey, I'm not just being who I want to be because this is my personality or these are the values I have, but I'm also trying to hold up the values that my my family and Nezuko had when she was alive. But it seems like there's a lot of like the encouraging words we saw from Nezuko, like stop saying you're sorry all the time.
Yeah.
Like that was one that I thought
big,
was really, really powerful. Is hey, stop saying you're sorry all the time, because he's out there doing his best. I mean, the guy's always out there putting everything on the line for everybody else and always apologizing. I made it too late. I wasn't here. I was this, and like
especially in this episode.
And it was a lot of it. So we don't get Nezuko's thoughts necessarily right now, but they're doing again a really good job of painting a picture of the type of person that she was.
Yeah, I liked how they did that transition with Nezuko when Tanjiro was in the dream. She appeared to him first in her human form, and then later in her demon form. That was pretty cool. And then just to wrap up for me, Master Kaguya at the end here, like I said, kind of giving us the story. Like I found the one who's going to end this battle, but he found. But they're in pretty rough shape, and we got an appearance from the Crows giving us giving them the lowdown on the info.
Yeah, I'm wondering if he's going to make it, or if that was they're showing that Nezuko has some sort of healing powers and she can come and help out with this situation, maybe.
Or is he that sickly and he's that frail?
Yeah, we don't really know what the nature, obviously, with Nezuko, what happened with early in the episode, it was more of a poison thing where this is, some sort of other illness. So we don't know whether she can fix him but yeah, to have him say like, hey, it's been 100 years, like we got something special going on here. So, but we still have a lot of Hashiras with a lot of story to learn.
Yeah. Well, LT's not allowed to retire.
Not allowed to retire. Got you forever.
Yeah. We'll see how that goes because right now he doesn't have a hand or a left eye.
Yeah.
But again, the good news for me is that he is still alive, because they could easily, multiple times in these last couple episodes, just gave him the old boot.
Yeah, just and written him off.
They did not. As far as the whole season in general, or this
arc, entertainment,
the train arc and the entertainment arc, I think they've been pretty great for the most part.
Yeah. I mean, if I could equate watching a number of these episodes to watching a fireworks display, that's basically what it was for the entertainment district arc here. I thought it was incredible, and visually it was great, and they got to pull at you at a deeper level with, at the end here with the reveal of how the demons came to be.
Yep. So for me, I will do my score quick here. I will say this deserves, at least for me, a 4.5. It probably could be a little higher, or maybe even just a little bit lower, but 4.5. And the reason why I say that is because I wasn't fully expecting basically this whole thing to be about these two demons. I guess I was kind of expecting a little bit more. Not that really hindered the score, but I'm still trying to process a little bit, if that makes sense. So right now, at least a 4 or 5 for sure with the entertainment arc here. I think we did something for the train. I'll have to check later. Either way, 4 or 5. And the animation and all the creators on this, fantastic job. And again, trying to make the audience have some sympathy for these big bad demons. You guys are getting close, but
yeah, well said. Look, it's a 5 for me. What the fuck else do I compare this to? It was incredible, and I try not to swear very often on the channel, but this one, it's like, what? How could it not be a 5? I mean, this whole season was brilliant. The sound, the visuals, you nailed it, Diamond Dave. So I'm gonna keep it short and sweet. This is a 5.
You just leave those F-bombs to me And keep your white shirt image over there.
That's right.
I'll take care of
Good
the
guy over
I'll
here.
take care of the F-bombs. Fucking 5. Yeah, it was so phenomenal. The animation, the storytelling, everything about it. Loved it.
All right, folks. Well,
on to the next one.
On to the next journey here. So thank you for joining us, and we're going to take the ride with you on the next one. So for Diamond Dave Damone, that's the Appleton Oak. I'm Mason Quinn. This is Bad Medicine. That was Demon Slayer. We'll see you back here for the next one.